Right now, it is December 2023. I started meditating around September 2022, so we're a bit more than a year ago. I started meditating inconsistently for about 4 or 5 months. So September, October, November, December, January. And then after January, I started to become a bit more consistent. I started to meditate maybe 3, 4 times a week. But in May, I started to realize all of the benefits that had come from meditating. All of these mindfulness improvements. And I wanted to go a step further. So in May, around May, April, I decided that I would start meditating every single day because I figured that I had worked up until this point. I used this compounding effect where I started inconsistently and then I started meditating more 4 times a week. And now I can meditate 7 times a week, every single day for a year. That was my goal. Today, I have meditated for 234 days. The first couple of months I started meditating, so around September, October, November, those were the months that I started to notice all of the benefits. I started to notice that I was more attuned to my surroundings. I started to notice that I would start to delay certain instant gratification activities. I started to notice that I would think more. Instead of replying to some person talking to me, I wouldn't reply right away. I would actually think about what I was going to say. How often do you do that? If you're in a conversation with somebody and they ask you something, do you respond right away without even thinking? Or do you take your time? Do you think about your answer so that maybe when you do answer, you don't look like an idiot? Do you do that? I guarantee you that once you start meditating, you will start doing that naturally. You won't have to think about thinking. It just will. Meditation has helped me become way more mindful. Mindful in the sense that I started to be more respectful to everything around me. I started to think about the thoughts in my head. I started to realize that I'm not my thoughts. My thoughts don't have to define me. Just because I think about beating someone up doesn't mean that I want to. Just because maybe I have intrusive thoughts doesn't mean that that defines me. Doesn't mean that's who I am. Because it doesn't. Meditation helped me realize that. Meditation helps you create a clear path, not just towards your goal, but towards clear mind. This is an easy solution if you want to have a clear mind. Increasing mindfulness means improving everything else in your life. For me, increasing my mindfulness meant I started to notice things around me that I could improve. I started to, the two big things, I started to delay gratification and reduce instant gratification. These two basically fall into the category of reducing easy dopamine, which is just, if you don't know, dopamine is the stuff that makes us feel good, basically in layman's terms. Stuff like social media, video games, porn, all of that is just easy dopamine. I started to reduce all of that from my life just because I started meditating. Meditation led me to becoming more mindful. Mindfulness helped me to increase my delayed gratification. And increasing my delayed gratification means reducing all of these bad habits like porn, video games, social media. Ever since that point, September 2022, last year, I've started to heavily reduce these bad habits. And I can proudly say that I am almost there yet. I'm almost completely gone from them. So, an easy thing you can do right now is to go on your phone, go on the App Store, and look up Medito, Medito, and just make an account if it asks you, I don't remember, and just start meditating consistently. Do your first meditation session right after this video. See how it is. Start to notice all of these good effects that come from it. Something that you can really do if you want to go a step further, start to journal these thoughts. That'll just push you further into this mindfulness journey.